Hey, welcome back to the Brew Crew podcast, everyone. This is day 2 of the Advent calendar, and I took a page from Gimmick Gus and put the drum set behind me. I thought that would be clever. Indeed, it is. Today, day 2, we're going to do Rothaus or Rothaus pills. Did I bother to look up how to pronounce that? I didn't. So that'll piss off some people, but I don't mean to. Tannen Zapfle. This is a pilsner, obviously. It is in accordance with, and it says on the bottle, in accordance with German Reinheitsgebot or Gebot, and that is probably German purity laws. So there it is. This is the can art. Pretty good can art. We'll talk about that a little bit. Probably hear my chair making noise. That's not a chair. That's a drum throne for all the drum aficionados out there. So this is the Beat Laboratory. This is where things happen. They got a little foil on top. I'm going to attempt to open this up without removing the foil. I have a multi-tool because I forgot to bring my bottle openers down to the basement, so I had to find something, and I have a multi-tool down here. So there it is. Opened it up. There's that little bottle cap. All right, we're just going to go straight from the bottle. German purity laws, and that is, simple ingredients: water, barley, malt, hops, yeast. I should have memorized that, but I didn't. All right, so after about 2 minutes of me talking, let's drink this beer. Yep. Yeah. So the thing is about German purity laws is that you wind up having a pretty standard set of parameters by which a pilsner can exist, I guess, and therefore it can't taste much different from the other stuff. Now, Matt and I talk a lot about beers that set themselves apart. It's hard when you're pure German pilsner. I will say, over Thanksgiving, I had my uncle. I have a little, let's call it a repository for the coders out there. It's a repo of several beers that I've had that were like the 4th out of a 4-pack from something that was a 5, and I've been saving them. Some of them I wind up forgetting about, and then I have to dump them. But I had some good stuff in there. And I'm like, I'm going to share this beer. So I gathered around a couple people, my sister, my uncle, and we started tasting it. And my uncle was not into it. And not only, he did a very gatekeeperish move, which I thought was kind of, I definitely pushed back, which isn't something I normally do to my uncle, but he was like, this isn't beer. It's not beer. And it's like, it is beer. It is beer. They were sours. And I'm getting to the point here. I'm like, it is beer. Who are you to say it's not? But what he meant to say, or what he was meaning, is that to him, he doesn't like those beers. And in his mind, they're too much like wine and fruit juice to be beer. I understand that, but it is beer, and you can't gatekeep the entire industry. Now, the point, he loves the Pilsner. These German purity things. He actually likes Beck's a lot, and I think Beck's tastes absolutely terrible. But if that's the standard by which you rank your beers, well, then you're not going to have an exceptionally wide range of preferences, if you will. So that was a long story. So with this beer, it's not hateful. It is what it is. It's my understanding that a Pilsner is pretty difficult to brew. And so I got to give props to, these guys, the original Black Forest, because they did a good job. It's a good Pilsner It's not my style. I know, like, people who don't drink craft beer, this is always how it is. They go, I like Pilsners because they're used to Miller Lite. And then they drink these and they're like, holy shit, I don't like Pilsners. What do I like? I'm having an identity crisis. You like Pilsners. You like American Pilsners. These are German and they taste German. It's good. It's well done. It's just not my thing. But it doesn't take away from the calendar because we've already had a wide diversity in only 2 days. We've had a wet hopped IPA, which is a rare, wet hopped IPAs are somewhat rare, and we've had a Pilsner, a German Pilsner. So good diversity there. Yeah, this beer, I'm gonna give it it's not that bad. It's actually, I gotta like process the taste here. I like this beer. I think this Pilsner's good. I have not liked some German pure Pilsners in the past, but this one I like. I'm going to give it a 4.0 because I think that it is well done and it is refreshing. It doesn't dry my mouth out. I think it's a good beer. Great job. 4.0 on day 2 of the Advent calendar. I'm really looking forward to the coming days. I think there's one beer this week I'm not excited about, but I'm not nervous about it or anything. I'm fine with it. It's just not my thing. But I'm enjoying it. So keep watching. Thanks for watching. And to all the Chuggalos who are watching me, who are participating, keep posting videos. They've been great. That's it. Here's my drum set. I'm in my basement. First time ever. Brew Crew basement video for me, anyway. Well, I was in Stev's basement once, actually. So I can't say it's the first basement for me, but it's the first time in my basement. That's it. That's day 2. Adios.